Hi guys, this is Michael from the Board Games Chronicle. Today we present the third material for the Battle of Hoth, a newest Commands and Colors game in the world of the Star Wars, which was published by Day of Wonders. Another great creation of Richard Borg, this time also done in a cooperation with Adrien Martignot. We already had two materials in which I did kind of an overview and unboxing. In the second, we went through all the rules. And the third, probably most exciting, will be playing the game. We will be playing scenario number 4, so the already fortunate descent. And this scenario number 4, I decided not to play first, second, or third because they were too simple. Is, I would say, interesting enough to show you main game mechanics. It has many units from both sides presented. Not too many. There is some interesting terrain, and there are also not too many special rules. The game says that each side has 4 cards, but we will be playing Power of 3 solo module. I will explain during the game what does it means. Each side should score 4 victory medals, and there is one temporary medal here in the let's say in the building. This represents let's say the rebel forces kind of a building. Whoever controls this has victory banner. So already the rebel forces has 1 victory banner. We can mark it here also for us to remember. They need 3 more. There are 2 nasty AT&Ts. At the beginning, they don't have line of sight to our forces, so this is good. Those forces are very vulnerable in the open terrain. We need to get them to the rocks and this hill. And of course, our main source of points as a rebels will be here, the infantry. There is one very good unit, so our snow speeders. And of course, from the Imperial forces perspective, they have time. They can come with AT&T and start shooting at us, destroying us. This is probably their strategy. Do we have anything else to add here? I will be using the rules of the game. Maybe sometimes I will be explaining a bit them, but I assume, guys, that you are familiar with this. If not, please look into my first 2 videos, the links below. I want to show you the gameplay. I want to show you how exciting this game is, and also quick, because this game is quick, which is of course very, very good. As for the decks, we'll use 1 leader for each of the decks. So we'll use Han Solo for the Rebellion and Darth Vader for the Imperial forces. So we need to shuffle them into the deck. Let me do it now. Yeah, we will shuffle them. And we'll put Imperial deck here. We'll do the same with the Han Solo. The power of 3 means that each side draws 3 cards, and in their turn I look at those cards. I play 1, I discover another one, at the end of a turn I draw 2, but I don't look at them. That simulates like hand of the enemy. I know one of the 3 cards, but still this is pretty minimal knowledge and nicely simulates the fact of simply playing blind. Of course, I'm making the decisions, and this is my choice which card to play. Okay, so I believe we should start. The first to move is, of course, Galactic Empire, and they will be defending against attacking Imperial forces. So we draw 3 cards, and we would like to use 1. We have attack, all on the left. We have Darth Vader give the order to 1 unit, then give the order once again to this unit, and 1 on the right. You know what? I will do the following thing. I will play all on the left. So I will move this AT&T here and this infantry to the hill, because they move 2 hexes, they cannot fire. I will discard this card and that card. I will draw 2. I will not look at them. And I will keep them here for timing, or here, not to interfere with the victory banners. Now for the rebels, I draw 3 cards. I look at them. Okay, so we have like 2 in the center, which might be good or not. I can give order to 3 units. They cannot move, but they can attack. It would be nice when they come closer. And I can give order to 2 units. All of them are ignoring the terrain effects versus movement and versus battle. I believe I will use this card, 2 units, and I will move those guys, those 2 guys, those here into the rocks, and those guys here. I will discard this card, and I will discard also 2 in the center, leaving this card, don't move, attack with 1 additional die. I will draw 2 cards, do not look at them. And now I will play with Empire. This power of 3 is a very simple solo way of playing Commands and Colors, especially good for the scenarios where you have the same number of cards, of course. And we look, what do we have with Empire? I can move 3 different units, which is cool. I can move 2 units. They cannot attack, but they can all move 2 additional hexes. That might be really, really cool, because I would like to get to those infantry units. Let me play this. I will discard this very good card, 3 units. So with this card, order 2 units, each of them can move 2 additional hexes, but they cannot attack. So 1, 2, 3, or maybe not far away. So 1, 2, 3. This is enough. And with this guy, 1, 2, 3. Let me do it that way. Now we need to discard 2. I will discard those 2. I will grab it. You see, I'm playing pretty cautiously because I've seen a lot of scenarios already with a crazy play from the Empire, and the most vulnerable are their, stormtrooper units, and you need to be cautious of this. Now, what do we have here? We have 1 in the center. We have very good Han Solo card. It orders 1 infantry unit. That infantry unit can move 2 additional hexes, and they ignore the terrain, and they roll 1 additional die. This is good for the later. I'm thinking about one of those 2. Is it the time to use it? Yeah, let me do it. I order 3 units, each of them cannot move but roll 1 additional die. First of all, we will fire from here to here. Normally this is 3 to 1 die, -1 for the rocks, +1 for this card, so 1 die, and that's a hit. Now I can fire versus those AT&Ts. This is not a high chance, but I don't have other targets. So those guys are firing versus this. And I have a hit, and in order to destroy this AT&T, I would need now to roll a blast. And now I'm rolling with those guys against this AT&T. 3, 2, 1, +1 from the card. There is no hit. Okay, that's probably not the best play of this card. But this is a solo mode, so we don't take sides in this. Okay, so well, now the Empire, okay, all in the center. All in the center looks nice. We play all in the center and we start to move forward. It's time for some action. Let me move those here. those AT&Ts are ignoring retreat, so it's safe to be like this. And those also move forward. And we will start fire. First of all, those units moved 2, so they will not fire. This moved 1, and they will fire with 3 die. Oh, sorry, 1. Okay, so 2 hits and retreat. Retreat here and 2 hits. Now they're out of the range of these AT&Ts, so the AT&Ts will fire here. They are firing versus rocks, and if I'm not mistaken, the rocks are -2 for vehicles. Very good defensive position. So 3 -2, only 1 die. Nothing. So we discard this, and we'll discard 1 additional card. I'm still keeping determined, Lord Vader. And now rebellion. They need to think about some kind of attack too. They still have those snow speeders, and they can also try to go that way. Let's see what they have. They have this additional move of the unit. 2 units of vehicles, or 1 to the left. You know what? It might be good. Order 1 infantry, it can move 2 additional hexes and then can attack with 1 additional die. So you know what we will do? We'll do this. 1, and we can attack, +2, because we have this 2 additional. We jump here and we attack versus those with 4, exactly, because we have 1 additional. This is Han Solo, by the way. And we got 2 hits and retreat. Let me retreat here. We discard this card and 1 more. This is for 2 vehicles. Do we want this card or Recon? This is not such cool card, but we can still leave it. They can move 1 hex or one area after the attack. Imperial forces. Infantry attack in 1 area, 2 in the center, and Lord Vader. You know what? I will do 2 in the center. Why? Because I want to move those guys here, and those guys do see those, and I want to move those guys here, and they see those. So we will roll a die. It's really hard to do anything with those AT&Ts. They roll 3. It's 2 retreats. 1, 2. What a luck. Now, in this installment of Commands and Colors, even if you're adjacent to enemy, you can fire, to the enemy far away. But of course, we want to get rid of this one first. 3, and that's a hit. So 1 victory point goes to Imperial forces. Now they need to throw away 1 more card, and they draw 2. Beautiful. Now let's see what our rebellion has and with what cards can we play now. Let me put it closer to you. So they have all here, which is not bad. They can order 3 different units, and they can also have those 2 vehicles moved. You know what? 3 different units sounds like a plan. 3 different units will be for sure those guys here, then those guys here. I don't want AT-ATs to see me. And I'm thinking about those, whether to move them and against whom, AT-Ts or the infantry. No, we'll not go against AT-Ts, we'll go here. And we'll fire with 0, yeah? No, with 1. It's at the range 2, they have to die, -1 for the heal, so it's not so bad. And that's a miss. Okay, so we will now get rid of this card because this will, only activate the vehicles, and we have one. We want to get to the infantry. That's our plan. And they want to use a very potent, AT&Ts to get rid of our, forces. Wow, we have two Darth Vader and two outside, so we'll probably discard this. Give order to 2 units. Each of those units changes the retreat into the blast. I like it. I will use it. And yeah, with AT&Ts, of course. Let's focus on this infantry, because we don't see this. It's so not so easy to fire at those guys. 1 die and 1 die. So we can use actually 2 die. 3 -2 for the rocks. So these are 2 hits, but you can see how powerful a good placement of infantry within terrain can really change a lot. So we discard this card. We used this card. We discard also this card. We leave only this with us, and we draw 2 more. Don't look at them. Power of 3. What rebellion can do? All from that side we know it. 1/1/1. It's always a good card, and this is interesting. Give order to 1 infantry unit. This unit rolls that many die. How many friendly units are adjacent to it? That's interesting. I still believe I prefer 1/1/1. Yeah, 1/1/1 will give us some opportunities to hit. What we shall do? This would be left section. And let me just jump here. Yes. This will be left section. This will be the right section. And in the central section, I will jump here in order to be able to fire here later. They moved 2, so they do not do anything. They moved 2, but they moved 3 and they can attack. Normally they have 4, but because of attacking versus the hill, they will have -1. Yeah, it's both for the vehicles and infantry -1. So 3. It's not what we were looking for. Still, we are trying to get rid of them. Which one now to get rid of? I will remove Han Solo. I will take those 2 cards. Really fun playing this system, Power of 3. I'm using this, I believe, for the first time. Usually I was playing much more sophisticated ones, but this is cool. Okay. Seek and destroy. Order 2 units. If they attack in the close combat, they ignore the terrain. Nice. And here's Darth Vader, and this is Darth Vader. You can order all the units, and each of those units rolls 1 die less. Now I will use this, and this will be very painful for them, because I'm ordering 2 units, and each of those units, when attacking in close combat, ignore the terrain. And what I will do, I will move this AT&T here, and I will attack with this here. So the first attack here, 3 die. Yes, 1 hit. We didn't have much chances. So it's already 2-1 for the Empire. And now they also roll 3. And they have 2 hits. Not good for the rebellion. And we will discard this card. Okay, we draw 2. We don't look at them. Now, rebellion. Dear rebellion, what you can do? You can use this 2 and 2 here. This is not good. It's not enough. We can order all infantry in one, section. They all roll 1 additional die. That's interesting. Let me think. Okay, I believe we will use the infantry attack. We'll, order the central section. We'll move those guys here. They will attack with 3 die here, and they will attack with 3 die here. Normally at the range of 2 we have only 2 die, but this is +1. So attack here. Just 1 hit. It's not the rebels day. Definitely not. And now those are attacking the AT&T. If this was vice versa, that would be much better. Confirmation roll. It was so close to get this. But not today. Not today. It's getting closer to the end of the game. We have 1 here. We can order 3 units of the 1 type, and each one of them can move 1 additional hex. I will use AT&Ts maybe, or Darth Vader. Darth Vader, finally. We kept him so long. We order 1 unit, do everything with him, and then we order it again. So we order this AT&T once. We roll 3. We have 1 hit, and we go here and we order another attack here with 2 die now. This is 1 hit. And they will throw away this card and get those 2 cards. Now, what the rebels will do? They can order 1 artillery. We don't have artillery. They can order 2 units here, which seems like a good idea. Maybe we can save some of us. So let me play this. We have those 2 units. First of all, I will go with this unit here. We are go for the cheap points. And those guys, we are just 1 point from losing the game. We can risk attacking uphill, or we can simply retreat 1 hex. Let me retreat. It's not time for the crazy attacks yet. Or we can roll 1 die. No, let's retreat. So here this attack is 4, and I really hope for a good attack. Yes, 1 blast. So we have 2-second victory point. We throw away this card and we draw 2. Now, will Empire finish the game? Let's see. They have 2 in this section, which is good. They have 1 vehicle. They can move 1 additional hex, and they can fire 1 additional. With 1 additional die. Let me do it. They move 1, 2, and they roll. Normally they roll 3, -1 for the hill, +1 for the card, and it might be, but doesn't have to be, the end of the game. 1, not the end of the game yet. There is still hope for at least a bit better result. Let me throw those 2 cards. And let me draw those 2 cards. Now, the rebellion. They can move all on that side. They can move 1 here or all here. They cannot move the speeders. And this is a dramatic situation. All or nothing. We need 2 points. All in this section. This will be risky play. Probably not successful, but let's try. They go here. They go here. Those will be attacking here. And those probably with AT&T. I didn't say who is attacking whom. Of course, the first were those. That's 2 hits. That's not enough. So instead of rolling 1 here, we roll 3 here. Maybe we'll take down 1 AT&T with us. This is 1 hit. It would be huge if we can re-roll it. No way. I have a feeling we might see the end of a rebellion now. Let me throw it and we draw 2 more cards. What do we have here? 3 units of the same type, all in this section and 2 in this section. Let me play 3 units of the same time. This will be AT&Ts. They can move 1 additional hex. So they will go here. And they will stay here. So probably the last of the rolls. He's firing 3. Getting 1 hit, not much. He's firing uphill, so not 3 but -1, 2. And there is a hit. That means the 4th victory banner for the Empire. Wow, that was deadly. We really didn't have good cards for the speeders. They can do normally much more damage. They should get rid of those guys. Those with whom we were fighting here also survived a lot. So the damage on the Empire is visible because we killed pretty many of, like half of their infantry almost. However, we lost a lot on our side. Still, the base is in our hands. So guys, this was a short presentation of how to play this game. It should take around half an hour per scenario, and this was one of, I would say, quicker, easier ones. You have larger to 5 victory points with more terrain, more units, and with many interesting special, rules like evacuate officer, exit the map, or you download the data, defend the generators. There's a lot of cool stuff in this, and I really appreciate how this game was designed. Hopefully you get hooked like we did with my kids. We really are enjoying this and having a lot of fun. And this is simply a really good game. As I said, Battle of Hoth is a simple version of Command Colors, not simplistic. Simple with very interesting, insights like and mechanics and rules like leaders, like asymmetric forces, like asymmetric units, like interesting terrain, like interesting scenario. Really appreciate it, and really I had a lot of fun, and I'm having a lot of fun. Already played this 15 times, so you can really enjoy it. And the campaign, this is something cool. Maybe we'll, shoot the playing of the campaign. I was thinking this will be the last, third scenario, but maybe we'll have a 4th and the 5th, if you would like to play the campaign. Let's see. That's all for today. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching. If you like this material, do not hesitate, give a thumbs up. If you like to see more content like this, kindly please subscribe. Thank you and bye.